Yoshinoyama Mountain, famed throughout Japan for its magnificent cherry blossoms. In spring, about 30,000 cherry trees in full bloom delight visitors from both near and far. Yoshino and Omine are renowned for their majestic natural beauty. Trees burst into multicolored splendor as the season changes. Ascetic training is practiced deep in the mountains by followers of the Shugendo religion. Seasonal folk rituals have remained unchanged for centuries. Venture deep into the heart of the sacred mountains. Journey to Yoshinoyama. Stretching along a ridge high atop a mountain is the town of Yoshinoyama. At the center is Zaodo Hall of Kinpusen-ji Temple, a national treasure rebuilt over 400 years ago and one of Japan's 3 largest wooden structures. This holy image is of Kongo Zaogongen. With a fierce, angry expression, it is said to destroy evil and earthly desires. Zaogongen is the patron spirit of a uniquely Japanese mountain religion called Shugendo. Yoshino and Omine are revered as this spirit's sacred home. The Renge and Kairu-tobi rituals recall Shugendo's history. Lotus flowers from a pond associated with En no Gyoja, Shugendo's patriarch, are offered to Zaogongen. Next is the Kairu-tobi ritual, which reenacts a legend depicted by this Edo period illustration. A man who is transformed into a frog becomes human again, thanks to the power of Shugen. Yoshinoyama's Autumn Festival. Festival participants shout in unison as they hoist a large futon daiko. 3 of these large floats are wildly rocked as they are carried through the grounds of Zaodo Hall. In February is the Setsubun Bean Throwing Festival, when frightening ogres appear in Yoshinoyama. The following day at Zaodo Hall, a ceremony is held to exorcise the evil ogres. In front of the image of Zaogongen, destroyer of evil, participants pray for good health while throwing beans to drive away the ogres. On April 3rd, Yoshino Mikumari-jinja Shrine is the site of the Onda Festival. In a prayer for an abundant harvest, a priest acts out the humorous story of an old man planting rice from tilling to harvesting. Records show that in the Middle Ages, the Onda ceremony was performed throughout Yoshinoyama during the Lunar New Year. The cherry blossoms return with spring. The Hana Kueshiki is a historical costume parade. A long and extravagant procession of feudal lords with their entourage moves through the town. Ogres stomp loudly on the floor to dispel evil spirits. Monks recite Buddhist chants as they scatter lotus petals. The final event is the throwing of rice cakes. Rice donated from all over Japan is pounded into a giant rice cake that's offered to Zaodo. Pieces are then thrown to visitors, a tradition dating back over 300 years. Yoshino and Omine are World Heritage sacred sites, where Japan's spiritual tradition of honouring nature has been passed down for centuries.